1 million people who receive an average dose of 2.5 rem over a short period. Estimate the excess number of digestive and leukemia cancer deaths that will eventually occur.
So estimate the what?
Digestive cancer and leukemia.
The excess,
Excess, yeah. That will eventually occur.
Digestive and
Excess means extra.
and leukemia. I spelled that right. Cancer.
For all, right? Males and females, right?
Yes. Okay, so first thing write down. Assume
Assume only.
50 male to female population. You have to write these things down or else no rules. Alright, so is there a table that has excess incidence based for different types of cancers?
Yeah.
314. So this is from table 314?
Well, 314 has males and females, and it's got that single exposure to.
So excess cancer mortality estimates per 100,000 in the stationary US population.
So
That might not
doesn't
be
give us any
wrong.
info on,
Huh?
that doesn't give us any information on digestive cancer though.
That one might be wrong, it assumes mortality, whereas he might just be asking for occurrence.
Is this asking for incidence or is this for asking mortality?
Deaths.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay, let's see if we can find a table that has the digestive. I'm holding half your votes.
That's okay.
So
Does the age matter of the total population?
what?
The age?
Yeah,
Okay.
You would have to just,
but the ages in here are just from this population of 100,000 people.
I assume your
You have to write
population
it
has a
down.
mean age conforming to the.
average age distribution.
Yeah,
Just
that's,
assume the age distribution is the same as the table.
yeah. That vastly simplifies your problem. It might be.
Yeah, I'm just having trouble figuring out where to find anything about the digestive.
I might have misspoke quickly. Michael, look at table 313 on page 155, because in the caption it says receiving 0.1 gray organ absorbed dose, risk are based on the relative multiplicative risk model. So it might be okay to use table 313. I don't know.
Yeah, because it also says when data are applied to estimations of risk from exposure to radiation at low dose and low dose rate, then you have to use Peckel's factors. So I think that is high dose.
Yeah.
Okay, well we can look at the leukemia real quick.
It's got digestive on this table if you want to look at it.
And leukemia.
And leukemia.
Yeah, this seems like
It's
more comprehensive.
slightly different. It basically assumes that it's a high dose rate.
Now why are the numbers in this table and the next table?
Probably the different studies that
No,
we've
no,
done.
not that. 110 versus 95 for leukemia. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
That one also.
So this
I think
one
has the
says-
unclear data for Jeff.
So table 313 says leukemia. Males is 95 per 100,000.
Well, this just says a standard population, we can have males and females.
Or 95 per 100,000 people.
Yeah.
Yeah. And 97.
No, that's the Beer 5 data versus the UNC data.
Oh, this is just people?
This
Yeah.
one just assumes that your distribution is
So this is quite a bit different.
So rather than a 50-50 distribution, you just wanna
Table-
say an
table-
average
let me see
male,
14.
female, and an average.
Also, table 3 top has one for females.
312 also? Well, but 312 is
Okay.
for different ages.
So this is, okay. Okay, no, it's about the same. So the average of these two, 110 and 80, is 95. So maybe this is from the same.
Oh.
Right. It's
Likely.
probably just.
So, alright. So this is for a 1 gray, 0.1 gray, dose. So here we get 2.5 ring. What's that in gray? Somebody give me that in gray.
Be 0.025 grays.
0.025.
Hmm?
0.025.
Yeah.
0.025 gray?
That's not very much at all.
So a quarter of this. So a quarter of this.
2.5 rand is quite a bit.
0.02, 0.025 gray?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's more than you want.
Especially at one go.
Yeah, so what is this, 20? Not doing math in my head today. So this right here, this value here is a quarter of this value. So if we had 100,000 people, instead of getting 1 gray, they got,
Multiply that by 0.1 over 0.025? Or is it?
yeah. But if we had, so if we had 1.025 gray, we should expect that this would be our incidence per 100,000 people. So what is 0.025 times 95?
So we have to multiply by 1 million.
Times.
Yeah,
As well?
we will have to.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, what you said.
Wouldn't we also-
What is just 0.025?
So 1 million will give here 10.
Doesn't the 0.025 have to be divided by 0.1 though?
Yeah.
Because it's like 0.0.
Yes.
Okay.
It will be 10. So this is quarter.
Basically 2.375.
It's a quarter of
So,
1 million.
wait, alright. I'm confusing people with how I'm saying this. Yes, you are.
It's 24 something. Or
Yeah. So let's say that 95 leukemia
24.25.
deaths per 100,000 people per 0.1 gray single exposure. So we get to modify this to fit our problem. So we're going to multiply by 0.025 gray exposure. Okay? And we're also going to say we have 1 million people. People, cancel the people, gray, cancel with gray, and you're left with leukemia deaths. So what is 95? So we want 95 divided by 100,000 divided by 0.1, 0.025, and multiplied by,
236.
so this equals 237 deaths. Okay? I'm gonna assume that's right. That seems about right. 237.5.
I got the same. So you would say 238.
Yeah, 238 more deaths. More. So this is more
That's
deaths.
just from P.
Check and see if it's over 15 minutes.
It's at 9 minutes right now.
Okay.
You want me to go ahead and restart another one?
No, we can finish one out. So does anybody have any questions about what I did here? Did this help illustrate what I was trying to say?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah, I was wondering before why we only times by the dose. That was why I was confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is completely right.
So it does help a lot to write out the units like this, so you don't confuse yourself, like I confuse everybody here. and it's best if you don't confuse whoever's grading your test also.
i.e. Dr. Schultes.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard to confuse that guy though.
Yeah, you won't,
No, if
Well-
you're not following what you're doing, he'll just count it.
yeah, he'll
Yeah.
just give you like 5 out of 80.
He will do a Dr. McGregor to you. I can't follow this. No points.
Yes.
Trust me.
Alright, so what about the,
I'm not
what
looking
about
forward
the
to
other-
next
What about
semester.
the other tests in there? What is the digestive?
Yeah.
Digestive is 230.
230, okay. So that would just mean that instead of 95, you'd have 230 digestive cancer deaths over 100,000 people, 0.1 gray, multiplied by 0.025 gray, and multiplied by 1 million people. People cancel with people, gray cancel with gray, you get a different number.
575.
575. So this is deaths from digestive cancer. Okay, everybody okay with that? Okay.
So Josiah, do you know where the tables are for low dose rates and type of thing? Cause I thought, I was with you and thinking that.
Yeah, I was too until I started reading the captions, closer. Cause I read the chapter, but I mean, you don't remember every little word of the caption until you start working problems. I'll be honest, I
Yeah,
don't.
read through there, mark it up, put sticky notes on stuff. It'll help. Your book should look like this. Just have all kinds of stuff sticking out. Alright, we can probably stop that one.